Hey y'all, I'm Janelle, or as you can call me, Carby Barbie. And I'm here today because as you can tell, I just got out of the shower and I wanted to show you an easy, everyday, or it can be elegant type of hairdo. This is what you're gonna need. Okay, so now, first step first. I just took my towel out of my hair, which means my hair has not been brushed through. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush my hair through. This is where you decide what type of bangs you want. First, I have done everything from braids on the front or twisties on the front. I've done dry bangs, which makes it look a little bit more um, elegant. It's your choice really, but I today I'm gonna do since it's really hot outside, I'm gonna do a twisty in the front. And this is how I do it. I go ahead and I part a little bit further than my side bang. And for me, it's on the left. It's split into again, like if I was gonna do little pigtails. Now you want to get your glue, your or gel, whichever one. And I use a sport just because it is hot outside, and if I sweat, it's really gross if it gets like wet. So if this one gets wet, it doesn't get gross and just gross. So then I just go ahead and I take some gel, and I have really long hair, so I do need a lot of gel. But then I do it in two steps. See, that's one. And then I sort of like, and then I grab this one like if it was a comb or whatever, and I comb it through the back of my hair first. Simply because I do want to get all the layers and make sure I concentrate on this part because this is the most important part right there. And I do it again, and then I just start brushing forward. Try not to mess up your part. I mean, it is easy to part it afterwards, and if you're doing a braid, it's okay to mess the part up. So let me just show you guys how I do that too, just so in case you're butterfingers like me. And I sort of like do that, and I notice that right here, and make sure finger check all the rest of your hair and sort of like shake it like that, and you're gonna have all this wet limp, it's gonna get better, I promise, hair. And then you do the gel thing again. With the extra gel that I have in my hair, I just did a run through and went like this, and then I sort of grab it and sort of make sure that all of it has gel in it. I shake it out. It's good to pick out your bangs now because once the gel is dry, it's gonna be very difficult and there's possibility of flake. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is I'm gonna put it again, and I'm gonna brush it through with my fingers. Since it's already really brushed through, it's a good texture right now, and it's still real sticky. And I like to start my bangs now. Dry bangs are out of the question now, obviously, but you know what I mean. Okay, so now you're gonna go ahead and make sure that this is all right, and separate it back. Okay, so now I'm gonna start here with a tiny little twist. It's be tiny, 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 and then I'm gonna bring in hair and twist it in. Just bring in hair and twist it in. This gives your twisty a little bit of texture. Twist it in. Yeah. Okay, and then twist it in. And I want my twisty to come all the way to here. That is my end point. And I will brush it a little bit back simply because I am going to pick up my hair and it's just easier to do it like that. Then I just like pull it forward, make it a little bit looser, and it makes it look a little bit effortless. So I check it, make sure it's not too bumpy. Now since I had two sizes of bobby pins, I'm going to take one of the small ones because I just think that that's way better. While it dries, I will be using two bobby pins for my bangs. And I say while it dries because once it dries, I take one of them off. So I go ahead and get the other small one, and I sort of crisscross them. So one's going the opposite direction of the other. And that's it. Let it sit, do your makeup, and you'll be good for a couple of hours. You can do a little bit of errands around the house, and that's it for now. Okay, I did my makeup. I put on normal adult clothes that you go out in, and the lighting has changed a little because it's a little bit later in the day. I went ahead and let my hair dry. It's not fully dry, it's just dry enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my hair. For now, I have the twisty still with the two bobby pins, and I'm gonna leave the two bobby pins in for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up in a pony, and just make sure you get all the pieces. And I sort of just use my fingers for now because I don't like it to look too slick. I'm going to tie it with the rubber band. It's just an ouchless rubber band. And I'm going to put it a little bit higher on my head. Not too low and not too high. Just tight enough. Make it tight enough to where you're comfortable with it. I like it super tight. I don't know about you. See? Normal pony. Okay. Now, this is the tricky part. Not really tricky because you need the skill, but tricky because you need the patience. So I'm going to move my camera a little bit higher so you can sort of see. I go ahead and part everything in two, again, in two. So I take the part that I parted, and I sort of like just scrumble it up with my hand, and I put it like that. Okay. Take a bobby pin, secure it from the front, there, and I'm going to secure it from the back. And I sort of put it down like that and sort of swoop the hair up and go like that. So I go like that and then go like that, okay? And from the back I just sort of grab it all together. And you start fixing it. Okay. See how it looks real messy right now? Well, that's where bobby pins come in. And again, you're tucking under. Like you grab it and you tuck it under the hairdo. And it also gives the hairdo more volume. If you want your hair to look messier, then you just leave it like that. There's people that I've taught how to do this hairdo too, and they just leave it like that. And they just like the messiness of it, and they just think it looks really cute, and they get a lot of compliments on it. And then just brush this hair like that and sort of tuck it in. And so I want this part picked up. So that's where you start sort of molding it. As you go, you can pull, make some of the pins a little bit looser, bring them down further down in your head, and you can always fix this part. See how that part separated? Oh, and this would be the perfect time to take off one of your bobby pins. You'll leave the one that's pointing down, take the one off that's pointing up. Now, to fix the flyaways here on the side, this is where my baby bobby pins come in. Okay, and my hairspray. Okay. Oops. Okay. And now I go ahead and take my brush again and brush these babies just with the tip of the brush. See how it looks like that? And you get all the babies from back here. And sort of hold it up with your hand and pull it up with a bobby pin. Now for the flyaways back here, I like to do the same. Okay, and that's it, you're done. You can pull this down a little bit more too. Make it look more like a little twisty bump. Here comes the fun part. You can either put little accessories like this, or you can use headbands. So you can either do, it doesn't match, but I want to show y'all. You need to do something like this. It gives it some more of a touch, and you fluff this up a little. Anything really that you wanna put on it, or you can just leave it natural. I hope you like this new hair tutorial. It's a super cute hairdo you could do for anything really. You can use it for quinceañeras, weddings, parties, dates, on any other day. It just depends on how you fix it up. Sometimes I guess if you leave it alone, it looks more of an updo and it looks more formal as opposed to if you dress it up. Unless you dress it up blingy and like with cute formal flowers and all that, then that's very different. But the way I dress it up is so it could look cute as an everyday look or a day to go to the beach or anything like that. So I hope everybody loves this video, and if you have any other things that you want to see, go ahead and post it on my comments below, and don't forget to subscribe above. I love y'all. Have a great day.